So, okay, how are we going to break this pattern of cloning? Because it's really like, if you think about it, it could turn into a sci-fi movie. Listen, slowly, slowly, right? Like first we all look the same, then we all do the same makeup, then we all talk the same, and now we're all freaking robots. And the robots take over the world because we all can't think outside the box.
Oh,
Hey everyone, welcome back to Love SND. I am Dipti, your host. I am joined by Sheena and Nina.
hey.
I,
Nina wants to go on a rant, which we all love secretly in our
Do
own
we?
ways.
Okay.
Neen,
we
what's on your
do.
mind? What's going on?
I'm
Deep breath.
struggling. I'm struggling because I feel like so I think everybody went through the first day drop offs and back to school and all the things. And this year we're in three schools. We're in the high school, we're in the middle school, we're in the elementary school. And I swear to God, everybody looks the same. Like when last year the eighth grade dance was happening and this and that, and Sheena's like, it's the uniform.
Mm.
I'm like, don't tell me about no uniform. Like that's a private school. So why does public school, where you have the freedom of choice and expression and discovery, are we wearing uniforms? So then I got all in my brain about it. And I was like, wait, it's being created by all these apps and things where we're all kind of fed. I showed you, we're all being fed the same content. And then everybody's like, oh, that suits me. That suits me. But now when you look out in society, everybody looks the same. So now we're becoming some like sci-fi movie where like everybody's going to be clones of each other and think the same and dance the same and talk the same and walk the same. And like, what happened to like when we were in middle school and I was wearing Jenkos because I was discovering, am I like one of those goth kids? And no, I wasn't. And so I went on to discover something else. And you went through those phases of discovery to figure out what your style was or what you liked or didn't like in colors and this and that. But now everyone's just like copy paste, copy paste. I
Yeah,
can't.
I can understand this because I think me and you especially went through this phase of following these certain accounts on Instagram just because it was like they were fashion forward and they were saying what's in and what's not in and what's trending and what's not trending. And so like we needed to stay on top of that because we wouldn't have known otherwise. Like Sheena almost knows the trends and decides which she wants to follow and which she doesn't. But for me and you, it was more like, okay, well, hey, Nazreen said that this is like okay to wear, so let's wear it. And then I mean, she has millions of followers or hundreds of thousands of followers, and they're all doing the same exact thing. So
That's where
yeah,
the uniform comes from.
yeah,
I
that's that,
know.
and then it becomes a uniform.
But that's what I mean. Like anything, for example, I'll just use her again. Anything she posts, if you notice, it'll sell out immediately, only because of the sheer
Immediately.
amount of people that trust her fashion taste, which I do too sometimes. Like I really do think that she comes out with like very classy, well put together outfits or, looks or whatever she's doing. But then so do a million other people. So like now people like you and Nina or me even don't have to think twice. It's like purchase, purchase, purchase. I have an outfit put together. I don't have to use
Yeah,
my brain to even think about that. So your kids, Neen, and our kids all in general have that so accessible to them through social media, whereas we didn't. We just had to
yeah,
think of it on our own. Like we were looking at our peers or our friends saying, hey, what are you guys wearing? Okay, I like that. I don't like that. It was such a small group of people that we were taking our influence from when we were younger. Now these kids have the world at their
yeah.
fingertips.
And that's it, right? Like you said it, the word influencer. It's like an entire industry now. So like
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to think about your makeup. You don't need to think about your
Mm-hmm.
clothes. You don't need to think about your shoes because there is somebody out there that's curating an entire closet for you. But
Yeah.
it's not just for you. It's for like the millions of
I
people that are
know.
following them.
Yeah.
I
I
know.
know.
And then my other issue is
Tell us
when
everything.
moms when moms are dressing like the kids. Like, don't show up in like your biker shorts, a little crop thing and like a little like thing on top of the thing. And you look like the third grader you're dropping off. Like, come on. It's not okay. Like what happened to business casual or like dressing like an adult? Like there is a beauty in when people used to dress nicely for work, not in athleisure all day, every day. Like,
Yeah, I
can we
miss
go
those
back
days
to
too.
that world in society where like kids have something to look up to, like aspire to in terms of like fashion or putting yourself together or like looking presentable? So we're getting all angry at these kids because we're like, oh, you go to these events and you don't look presentable. Well, if we all don't look presentable because we're in athleisure all day, how can we expect them to even understand what that means?
I
Yeah,
can't help you.
there used to be this progress, right? You were a kid, you
Yeah.
wore this, you were a teenager, you dressed like this, you were in college, it was all like free for all. And then you became an adult and there was like a clear switch. Like
Yeah.
you have to become more professional and more presentable and things like that. For our generation at least.
Yeah.
I don't know where that kind of turned off.
COVID turned it
Yeah,
off.
I
Yeah.
mean, the fashion industry changed completely, right? We ended up in these two-piece matching sets that were just sweatpants and sweatshirts, and that
Yes.
was that was
I
2
can't
years of
help
our life.
you. I can't help you with this. I live in athleisure. Like,
I know. But you're not
I
in
know.
love it.
athleisure now.
Because
Yeah,
I have
you're
to
in a
show up here.
you're in a collared
Exactly.
shirt.
That's my point.
I would
But that's
still be
my
my gym
point.
clothes if I had.
No,
No,
no.
that is her point.
I told you, do you
Yeah.
remember? Like we
You
had
did
a
tell
whole
me.
conversation. When you wake up in the morning, you get dressed. Like you get dressed, like you're going to the nines. And then you feel different. You present yourself different. You
That's
don't
what,
feel like
yeah. Yeah.
all
Yeah.
day.
So Nina and I previously talked about how I was asking her, I was like, do people truly feel and perform and act differently if they get up, get ready, even if you're working from home or even if you're just doing your own thing, you just feel like a different person. You act differently if you're ready, like you're put together with like clothes and your makeup and hair and everything done instead of just like getting up, staying in your pajamas for a couple of hours, getting into your gym clothes, going to the gym and then just staying in your gym clothes. You don't feel as motivated and like I don't know, like ready to conquer when you're just like casually dressed versus like does the how you dress determine how your day goes?
I
And
mean,
Nina said yes.
yeah, I mean, it's definitely person by person because I know people who stay in their pajamas all day long, but then they're like cleaning the house and doing this and doing that and just all over the place, right? Like Nina's actually like that on some days where she like cooks the entire day and she's still in her pajamas when you call her at 4 p.m. because she's been super productive. But yeah, I think for some people, I don't know about myself. I don't think I've actually like sat down and thought about that. But, I only get ready when I have to go to work and those days are just that's what I have to do. But
Yeah,
Neen, do you get ready every day?
she does
I
every
do
day. I'm like,
every
girl.
day. And it's not even like get ready, like, oh, like hair, makeup, like curls and all that stuff. No, I just put on a pair of jeans or pants that are not athleisure and a top that's not athleisure. And that's it. Like, that's my getting ready for the day. You know what I mean? And I just feel like what I get like
Sorry,
in
do you
Atomic
shower?
Habits, I shower at night. I'm not a morning because I like to go in
S-
my bed clean. But in Atomic Habits, it's like, okay, put your shoes so that, like where they should be right when you get downstairs so that you're more motivated to run because everything's like ready. So I think this perception of like, okay, if I just put my gym clothes on, I'm more likely to go to the gym. But some people will still not go to the gym.
Mm.
So, like, yeah, but that's my whole point. It's not like, I get it. I get it. If you just like micro build the convenience of getting something done, it'll get done. But I don't think it should be at the expense of not being able to teach our future generations what it means to be put together. And I'm not saying all athleisure is bad, but I'm just saying athleisure all day, every day, and now you look like the third graders, that's bad, in my opinion, in my
Yeah,
humble opinion.
yeah.
I'm telling you, some of these moms look like the third graders, and I'm like, this is not okay. If you go to other parts of the world, the grown-ups do not dress like the children. In
Hmm.
Copenhagen, the adults do not dress like the children. The children have their cute little Euro styles on, and the adults have like their nice put together, very basic, no branded, just, plain colors, but they look like adults. So like the adults look like adults, and the children look like children. And there's a distinction.
I think that's so subjective, Nina. I think you're probably pinpointing one
No, there was a
particular.
handful. Okay, there was a
Okay,
handful.
fine. A handful of people, but in general, I don't feel that way. I don't feel like, at least like in my town or what I see, I don't feel like the moms are running around looking like their daughters. 100%.
Sheen, I'm gonna send my 3 to you for a whole week. And then every drop off, you're gonna be like, oh snap, they do all look the same.
I wonder what
I
possesses.
can't. I don't see it.
I don't know either. Like what?
But maybe
what
I don't
makes-
pay attention because I don't look at the girls. But like, I could see the uniform. I see it all over the place. Like I see it just even amongst your 3. And I'm like, guys, can you just wear a different type of shirt?
That's
one
Nina, I think
time.
that's where
No.
also you were going with this, right? It's that you lose your sense of individuality and your
Yeah.
ability to come up with something unique and new because all you want to do is fit in and be and look like everybody else. So that is a really big thing to tackle,
Deal.
I think.
Yeah.
Because again,
even-
you're raising teenage girls. When we
Yeah.
were teenage girls, we also wanted to fit in, but we didn't have a uniform. That was like not part of
Yeah.
us, right? Like
the
that's not
8th
part of our
grade dance had a
generation.
variety of dresses.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, shawl, like
Yeah.
long, short, medium,
They all look
long
the
sleeve, short sleeve.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. They even take a picture of them all looking the same.
Yeah. I
In
will
a
say
rainbow.
though, I think Nessa has a little bit of a cute little funky style. I even mentioned that to Nina last week. I was like, I just love the way she dresses with her like wide leg jeans and like the little cropped like loose shirts. It's just so cute. Maybe because I'm so sick of the other thing, like the big baggy sweatpants and the little crop top, like tight t-shirt. She's
Yeah.
just so cute with her style. Everything is just so cute. Even Zuri, but I think you still dress Zuri. So she
No, I
doesn't.
do not dress her. You should have seen what she wore today. She wore a full-on gown because she had a picture day today. A gown. Like she did not give a shit. I was like, all right, just please don't get it dirty.
But see, how great is that?
Yeah.
It
go
is.
live your best life and in things you love to wear.
But
And I
Zuri
feel like
doesn't have
somewhere in middle
social.
school,
Yeah.
But no,
they knock
Zuri
it out of
and
you.
Nessa don't have social media, right? They don't see it as much as like Naya and Neva do. So that's
I
why
mean,
they've
Nessa,
become.
they see the girls though, right?
They
They
do
see
see-
Naya
yeah.
and Neva.
Yeah, yeah. But still, Nessa has a mind of her own. Zuri, I think, is still very little, but it's still very cute. She would
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago when we were there. She came down in a Christmas sweater. I'm like, okay. Just go
It was
with
like 90 degrees outside. She wore a Christmas sweater.
Wait, the funniest thing, Neen, I don't know if you noticed it, but her new thing is like, or not new, but recently she's just everything has to be tucked in. Like
Oh,
whether
Zuri?
it's a sweater, whether it's like a dress, everything just gets tucked into
Well,
her
that's like
shorts
when
or her
she
pants.
tucked in her
Crazy.
sweater into her leggings.
Yeah,
Her leggings.
What is happening?
It's so funny.
It's exhausting.
Maybe it's drafty. I don't know. Maybe she gets cold. Leave her alone. It's okay.
It's just
I
so
know.
funny.
Callan is also very unique in his style, but Diev is not. Diev just wants to look like the big boys. So whatever they're
Mhm.
wearing, he will copy paste and put that on himself. But are the big boys like that?
I think
Like do they follow the boy uniform?
I think it's different for boys. They don't have as many options, right? They're just like
Yeah.
it's like shorts or
Shorts,
pants, and
pants.
shirts or sweatshirts. Like they have
Yeah.
what 2 things each to pick from. So there's no particular uniform for them. They're just all like I will say now, like most of the boys wear like slides, socks, shorts, sweatshirts. That's like
So it's kind
their
of a uniform.
uniform.
It's kind of a
per se.
uniform.
Yeah. It's like they all just dress casual all the time, right? They won't like dress up. Like they won't wear khakis or like nicer shorts or pants and like a
Jeans.
collared shirt. Jeans, no, that's like a special occasion.
Oh my
That's
God.
graduation.
It's like we're going out. Shoot, we gotta put jeans on.
Oh my
See,
word.
Cal loves jeans. He loves big baggy jeans.
Mm.
It's like the weirdest thing.
Maybe he's going to be a break dancer. See, he
I know.
wouldn't know but he will know because he wears it and he
Yeah.
tries it. So, okay, how are we going to break this pattern of cloning? Because it's really like, if you think about it, it could turn into a sci-fi movie. Listen, slowly, right? Like first we all look the same, then we all do the same makeup, then we all talk the same, and now we're all freaking robots. And the robots take over the world because we all can't think outside the
Oh
box
my God, why are you so traumatized by this? Holy good
because
Jesus.
it's
I
slowly
mean,
happening.
I think the girls, I don't know about the boys because I think the boys, like I just hear them often, but when I talk to the girls do sound like other girls. They talk
Yeah, they
the
all sound the
same as
same.
other girls.
1,000%.
It's so
1,000%. They all
annoying.
sound the same. Oh my God,
Yeah.
Shamsi.
I
Oh
wonder who
my
they
God, I think I do it too now because of them.
You do it because of them or they do it because of you?
No, I do it because of them. Then I watch the teeny boppers all do it. And I'm like, why am I doing that?
I
Yeah,
literally asked
see?
you the other day. I was like, what is that? You're like,
I know.
it's framing your face. I'm like, why? You're grown-ups. We're grown-ups.
If an adult
Right
says six,
now.
7, I like literally cringe.
Cringe.
I just like my body does it's just like my whole body like seizes. I can't even
But I
function.
think adults say that because they're mocking
Making fun
kids,
of
not
kids.
necessarily actually saying it to say it in
Well,
conversation.
Naya
But
said her
even-
teacher said it to them.
Yeah.
And she was like, ugh. Like, see, don't talk like everybody.
Oh my God, you're so
Yeah.
traumatized, but it's definitely true.
It's
It is
true.
true.
How are we going to break the cycle? Okay. I think number one, maybe they'll grow out of it. You can't
What about
teach
us?
them
Let's start with us.
individuality.
Yes, we got to start with us.
Well,
I'm
we
deleting
can't.
like to
I
know.
mean, Nina,
I'm
I
done
think
with
you
that
need to.
now.
I think you did go through a couple of years of following these people and buying
Yeah.
all of their clothes, and then I mean, they were great. The outfits were great. You looked great. Everything was fine. But then you weren't you. You weren't wearing these like
Yeah.
florally, purpley, like
I
all
know. I
these
was like,
things. And that is really you. Your mom. Your style is mom. Your mind is mom.
I'm coming to accept it. I'm coming to accept it. It's all good.
I mean,
my God.
in good ways
Don't
and
talk to me
bad.
after menopause or during menopause.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
even,
please don't.
Don't even look at me. If you're mom, I don't want to know you.
But I think you start there. Like if you are following other people, then they think it's okay to
No,
follow
I
other
stopped.
people.
I think I stopped about a year ago when I was
Okay.
like, this was starting to like really irk me. And I'm like, oh my God, all my friends and I look the same. Like,
It's like
oh,
when you show up to a
there's a
party and
problem.
someone is wearing the same exact
Yes.
outfit. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, this is a problem.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I started being like, okay, forget it. I like this color. I'm going to buy this dress, like just on my own, like, oh, God forbid you're doing it on your own. And then it was like, oh, you look so nice. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like maybe I can do this on my own. Maybe there was like a little bit of a confidence thing and like
100%.
actually knowing how to dress yourself. I get it. But like, why can't apps still like promote individuality versus like copy paste,
Hmm.
There's something
Because
there.
these influencers get paid so much money to promote these brands that make the clothes. Like that's all a business, right? It's all a business.
Circular, yeah.
It's not their fault. It's our fault, obviously.
Yeah, 100%. Like they're just doing what they're doing to
Yeah.
make their lifestyle. I get it. But I'm just like struggling with like, okay, I guess it's just you just look
But
at
it's
the
also
mirror, right?
you
Okay,
can
we're good past
also limit it, right? You can limit it to when you need an outfit for a special occasion or for a certain thing. You can go to your Instagram and say, okay, let me think, like look at ideas. And you can get inspiration. But when day to day, like your day to day was changing. So like day to day, I think try to do it on your own.
Okay, there's another part to this.
Okay. Yes, go. What
It's
is
coming.
it?
I feel
my
like we're
God.
becoming an overconsumptive society. Like everything we need, we already have. But then we're like, oh, I don't have anything to wear. Well, I bet you got a whole closet. You have
Oh.
enough.
Ooh, Nina cursed.
I know, but I feel like that all these apps make you feel like you're already behind the trend when you just bought the thing yesterday. And like already you're out of style. Like, Okay, I get it. That's like the whole marketing of the fashion industry. They want you to be off trend by the time the next season hits, so you're going to buy more. But don't we all, if we live in the world of capsule wardrobes, right, with a few like things pops here and there, don't we all actually already have what we need? Don't
Yeah.
we not need more? Like,
No,
why can't apps be like, hey, okay, let me just take what you have and tell you how to wear what you have so you don't have to buy anything else?
because they wouldn't make
I know
money.
there's no money in that,
Yeah.
but wouldn't that be great?
That would be great, but it's not going to happen. I think the first step for you in this journey is to delete these apps.
Yeah, I did already.
Yeah.
I'm
Delete
like,
them all.
I am done with you all.
Delete
Yeah.
them all.
Like unfollow all
That
these
started.
social, like these
Unfollow,
influencers.
yeah.
I've done that. I've done that.
Yeah.
Except Nasreen, I really do like her.
I know,
do
but
like
I
her
can't
too.
follow because then it's all temptation. Like,
She actually
know.
just posted the
oh,
cutest little like
see,
brown outfit. Remember I was telling you I was
no,
looking
no,
for a
I
brown
won't do it.
outfit?
I won't
I
do it.
know. I
I won't do
know.
it. I'm not going to go. See? Because then you're gonna be like, oh, there's this cute brown outfit. Let me go look at it. Oh, I
I
think that would
know.
look cute on me. Oh, I'm gonna
I
go buy
know.
it. Now I have more stuff in my wardrobe. Oh, guys, this is bad. I feel like I'm gonna need therapy for
I
this.
think you're annoyed by it, but also you've done it. So you're probably just annoyed at yourself for doing it too. So yeah,
Yeah.
first steps first, delete the apps.
Yeah.
If you feel that influence, like if you really feel that influence, like I can look at these apps and say, okay, that's really cute, but I don't really need it
Same.
until I
I'm the same.
need it, you know?
Yeah.
And some people are like, I can look at this app and I see what she's wearing and I think it's really cute. Maybe I'll just buy it until I need it. Does that make sense? And that's
Mhm.
when you kind of like buy, and then you don't remember. Like if I
Yeah.
bought it right now, I wouldn't remember by the time I need something. Hey, I had bought this. Let me go like dig in. At that time, I'll be like, okay, let me find something that she's posting or whoever's posting to see what would work for this specific event. So I think deleting these apps 100% will get rid of the temptation and also unfollowing like you did some of these
Yeah.
people that influence you so much.
I also, what I started doing is because it takes so much out of me to make a cute outfit that when it actually happens, I'll take a picture. And now I have like a little board to remind myself that I already have all the things. I just have
Yeah,
to like
that's a
copy
great
and paste
idea.
my old self.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Right?
Yeah.
See, why can't that be an app?
Why you complicate it so much? Just put stuff together and wear it.
It's not that easy for me, okay? It's not.
Do you
Dude, it
remember
takes
how
me
mom
like,
dresses?
Nina's not that bad.
I'm
Nina
not.
Nina
Stop it right
used
now.
to be really bad. Like
Really
so
bad.
bad. Years ago, I was like, what in your world? Okay. But you've
Yeah.
gotten way better.
Because she's
Yeah.
been
But
influenced. What I
She's
mean,
been
what
influenced,
are
but now
we?
she needs to not be
no,
influenced so much.
but I will say that a year ago when I stopped be like following all these apps and being on that like to know it or whatever, I actually started buying things because I liked them. And then I would need to figure out how to put it together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it wasn't because I saw it on someone and I wanted it. It's because I saw it, I bought it, and then figured out how to wear it. But that's not even the point. The point is that I have mom's brain. And so I can't remember how I did it. It's like a very circular problem here,
Oh
people.
my god.
Okay, so we know how you're breaking the cycle for yourself. You're going to stop following these influencers because really
did.
that's like number one. I guess now you're thinking about how you're going to break that cycle for the girls because you
Yeah.
don't want them to be copy paste of their friends, which I think is really hard because I think that generation lives to fit in. They don't live
Yeah.
to be unique the way maybe some of us did when we were their age, right? I think because there is an influencer who is super popular and people love to listen to her and follow her and do all the things, the girls want to be that.
Yeah.
And mostly it's like these actresses and singers,
Yeah.
which fine. We had like Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera
Yeah,
and
but
all
we
those
never tried to
girls.
dress
But
like them.
you didn't dress like that. Right.
Yeah.
But these girls want to dress like
Yeah.
these artists who have different goals than
Can I ask you a question? did we not dress like that because we didn't have access to those clothes and mom would never have let us shop for things that they were wearing? Is it because you guys are more willing to go shopping for that Spanx top and for the big sweatpants? Is it that they just have unlimited access to all these clothes, and so if
But
the
we had
trend
access, right?
changes,
We had like Charlotte Russe, 579. Remember like all those stores that
but
it was
was
like,
mom taking
go
you
buy
to
it for one
those?
way. No, they were in the mall, right?
We had
She,
access. We definitely
Forever
had
21.
access. Mom never said no. I mean, I don't even think she took us. She gave us money and was like, go buy whatever you want,
Yeah.
and dropped
I
us
don't
to the mall or
remember
whatever.
that.
We would buy whatever we wanted. It's not about the access. I think it's about even the girls, like, even though they have the access, like Nina tries, I've tried, I know that you've tried to be like, hey, why don't we try this top and these jeans or this style? But they're
Yeah.
just so stubborn. Like, I think I took them shopping a couple times. Like, I can't do this. Like, it's like everything that I suggest, it's like, no, I just
No,
want this. I just want this. And I'm like, what is that? It's a t-shirt. Like,
I
try
know.
something with like lace or like and a rib maybe, but like no. No, it's really hard. Like
It
really
is
hard.
really hard.
And then you just like give up and lose the fight at that point because it's like really not worth that much argument because you're not
Yeah.
going to win. And it's not like they're like wearing inappropriate clothes.
Inappropriate,
It's just
yeah.
the same clothes. So
Yeah.
you got to pick your battles. And that's
No, but
not
you
one I
gotta,
was
you
gonna pick.
also you have to promote individuality, because
Yeah.
later on in life, how are they going to have the confidence to do something different than their friends? How are they going to become the nurse or become the lawyer or become the whatever and
Yeah.
not try to be just like, I don't know, whatever their
An
generation is going to want
influencer.
to be?
Ask any
Exactly.
kid today, what do you want to be when you grow up? An influencer. That's not a job.
It's a job.
What are you influencing? No, being an influencer is not a job. You have to be influencing something.
Like a
I wanna
makeup
be
artist
setting
or like a
trends.
fashion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a fashion person. Like being an
Be
influencer is
specific.
not a job. It's what you
Yeah.
that's what you end up doing because of what you're passionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not gonna
No,
make
I
it.
mean,
I'm
I
not
have
gonna make
asked
it.
Naya.
You're going to make it.
I've
You're
had that
gonna make it.
conversation with Naya. I mean, again, for my kids, it's like I want to be a professional baseball player, so we're still there.
That's
But
fine.
I've
Yeah.
asked Naya what she wants to be, and she really, truly does want to be an influencer. But like you said,
Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
You're
I'm
not going to
just-
make it. Maybe I'm not going to make it.
That's not an
I
answer.
know, but it's
It's their
hard, Mean,
age.
because that's truly it's on the realm of possibility, in the realm of possibility.
Right. But it's not an answer. Like-
I 1000% agree.
She's also 13.
Well,
14.
I will say the other day I was talking to her because I was like, oh my God, like we're in high school now. Like we need a little bit of a plan, a path or something. And after much discussion, we ended up at social justice was something she feels inspired by. I was like, okay, that, my friend, is an answer. Go be an influencer for social justice. Fine, go do it. But like,
What
You
is
need a
social
path.
justice?
she's like, I just feel like people should be treated fairly. People should have like the ability to get, like if they want something like medically or in their home, like there should be ways for them to have access. Like the access should be equal across the board. It shouldn't just be that rich people get stuff and poor people get different stuff. And I was like, okay, good. That's somewhere where you can like try to make a dent.
Impact. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
do
like
the
it because-
when the boys think about stuff, like, is it more of what the other kids around them want to be, or are they unique in that way?
I don't know. No. And I think at this point, the boys are still unsure. Like when I'm like, oh, what do you guys want to be? Like, you're going to college soon at this point. Like,
Yeah.
what's the path? What's the plan? And they're kind of not really like, okay, this is what I want to do yet, which is fine by me. Like, you figure it out. But like, they still all love the sports world, not necessarily playing, but like
Mhm.
something in the sports world. And I think a lot of their friends, because they are athletes as well, are kind of on that same mindset for
Yeah.
now. But then that world is also so giant, right? So like
Yeah.
they'll kind of find what they love within that world eventually. But there are some kids that like want to go into finance, and there are some kids that definitely want to go in the medical field. Like there are people their age that know what they want to do, even some of their friends who actually then just go to different like magnet schools that specialize in these things instead of the high school, instead of the regular high school. So if they know they want to be on that path, they go to these magnet schools and just kind of study more intensely that path. And then other kids kind of like, no, like, okay, I want to be in this finance world. I want to be in sports. I want to be in marketing or whatever it is they want to do.
Yeah.
But I think at least for the boys and their friends, they're not very like laser focused on what exactly. But I think also our kids are kind of like, do they have a reality of like what it takes to do what they want to do? Sometimes I question that.
I mean,
Well,
I don't know that we ever had that reality either. And
I
that's
think
what
we did.
that's what
I think we did because we were
no.
surrounded by adults who were hustling. You know what I mean? Like we knew it took a lot of hard work to get to anywhere because that's what we were surrounded by. Think about it. Think about Oak Tree Road. Everybody was at work every single day. There was no like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm
Working from home
frolicking.
and things like that.
Yeah, none
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, no,
None
that's
of it.
fair. That's fair. I
Yeah.
don't think that it'll ever go back to that though, right? Like that kind of hustle it'll never go back to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the family and the people.
Do you mean by like if they wanted to become a doctor, do they know how much it takes to be a doctor?
I think that they know, for example, like the kind of studies it'll take, the kind of school it'll take, but like
Mhm.
not how hard it is. You know what I mean? Because
Oh.
they've never really explored that path. But like, it's like they
Mm.
see people go to school for this long and then they see them become like, and especially here, like everybody's a super successful doctor. Like, do you know what
Yeah.
it took to get there? Like
Yeah.
sometimes, like sometimes like, they'll see these people have these, like Kevin and Gandhi is the perfect example. Like they're like, we're going to be like Kevin Uncle when we're older. I'm like, Sammy and I both say, we're like, do you guys understand like what it took for him to be at
Yeah.
these insane sporting events, like covering them, doing like it's not like one day he's like, I'm gonna be a reporter and I'm gonna go cover the Super Bowl. Like that's not how
Yeah.
it works. So I think that sometimes that reality check is missing for them in between. And I'm like, okay, you'll learn. So like that's why we're speaking of when are we doing this event that you both talked about, but nobody's following through on?
It was October
25th.
something like that. Yeah. We're going to get on
But
that because this is exactly what this career day thing was meant to do, right? It was meant to
yeah.
like
Inspire.
but also give kids the reality check. Like, no, I didn't end up from A to Z jumping over all the other letters. There was a lot going on in between.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's also like the whole thought of like the jobs that will be available to our kids in, say, 5 to
100%.
7 years have not even been invented yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So they don't even know what they don't
That-
know that they don't
And
know.
that's
So
the thing.
what we started with the girls.
No, I was going to say that
One
that's
of
the
you
thing
talk.
because
One of you talk.
because like you said, like if those jobs aren't invented, it's on them to invent them. Are they going to have the confidence to go beyond what their friends, what their little community, what their Instagram is telling them to do to then create these new jobs for everybody? I don't know.
Oh.
Well, but that's my whole thing in terms of they need some sort of vision or path or passion
Yeah.
or purpose that they can create a job in the future. It will happen for them, but they've got to pick something that drives them. So what we did with the girls, at least the older two, Nessa hasn't done it yet, but there's a book called Clifton Strengths Finder for students.
Mhm.
And I think it's excellent because it will help them find their top 5 strengths. And they actually say that the way to progress is to lean into your strengths, not to like keep practicing what you're bad at to get better at it.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Like,
Yep.
don't put all your energy into getting better at math because you suck at math. I mean, everybody should know math, but you know what I mean? So like, if you're really good at being social and talkative and a teacher, then lean into that. So like go help students learn something about whatever it is that your passion project is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think it's really
What's
good. I
Neva
think
good
it's
at? What are
really good.
Neva's strengths? I'm dying to know.
Neva's very analytical. I haven't actually read, I didn't put theirs out on paper like I put mine. But she's very analytical. She's very, I forgot the
She,
word,
she's
but she's
definitely
like
artistic.
yeah, detail oriented, analytical, but creative. So like those
Mm.
three things are cool, like a cool
Yeah.
combination to
Yeah.
have. So,
You can
you
throw
know, the
those.
job is not there.
Yeah, you can throw those 3 things into ChatGPT and be like, "What are my top 3 jobs?"
That don't exist yet. Stop it right now.
Don't exist. If I
Nope. That's what the whole discovery is about. You got to try different things without a finite bank of information telling you, here's what to try, because I just told 75 other kids to go try the same thing. No, nope, nope.
Yeah, but then there's also this whole
How are you
concept
going to
of like
progress
not
with this technology? I don't understand, Neen.
I use the technology as a draft, or it's like an assistant. Like, hey, clean up these words for me. Great, fine, done. Like I've already created the words, just make it cleaner. I can do that. I can use technology for that. But I don't think it should take over your creative mind. Your
Hmm.
mind is going to think of different things, but if you just listen to what the apps are telling, like what these AIs are telling you that have been fed a finite amount of information because it doesn't have the unique experience of its individual users, you're not going to be creative. But if we individually think about an answer, we're going to come with our life experience. Like Sheena had a job where she used to buy herself sunglasses. Like that's different. I didn't have a job so I could buy sunglasses, right? Like that's just a different way of looking at a problem.
But there's also the whole idea of not reinventing the wheel every single time, right? So like the reason that we also are having this career fair is, listen, I've been through this. I can tell you what I did, and you can replicate. You might not get the same result, but here is a path that you can follow if you want to be a successful X.
But do you
Like,
think
wasn't that the
that
whole point?
the old ways will work in the new times? They won't. Kids are
Yeah.
gonna
So
have
like,
to
yeah,
be
you have to
creative.
adapt. Yeah.
It's not gonna
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
how it worked before. We didn't have technology. We
Yeah.
all pretty much got to where we are without the help of technology.
Yeah.
Now doctors are being trained. Half of them are studying through AI. Like, oh my God, do you actually have the information in your brain or did you just
Yeah.
read it off a computer, you know? So I just think it's going to be a totally different world. And if you can't use your own brain, it's going to be a problem.
No, I feel
That's my
I
humble
very
opinion.
much I very much agree with you in that sometimes when I do put things in Chat GPT, I think to myself, I like, for example, we wanted to switch therapists for Callan, right? And I just like, I couldn't figure out how to put this email nicely. Cause like I was just fed up. I didn't like her, whatever, XYZ. And so I put it into Chat GPT. I was like, he's with a therapist. I don't really like her. She doesn't understand the cultural aspect of it. Can you write me a nice email? And it wrote it. But then in my mind, I was like, damn, like I could have, if I gave it a little bit more of myself and some thought, I could have come up with this email. I didn't need AI to draft this
It's
email for me, but it just
convenience.
seemed, yeah, it is. It's
Convenience.
100% convenience. It took me like 10 seconds to send this email out, whereas otherwise it would have taken me 15, 20 minutes. I don't know.
I love AI. Sorry. But yeah, I could see where it just takes out the thinking a lot. That's why the
Yeah.
teachers are so diligent about the kids not using it and checking. Like they can
Yeah.
tell in a second whether
Yeah.
it's like the kids
Yeah.
writing or AI writing, which I think the schools buckling down on that is a really good idea because that's like you said, right? That's when their brains are developing. Like if they're not
Yeah.
even going to go through the developing phase, forget the creativity once they're outside
Yeah.
of that.
And
So,
it becomes like a dependence, right? Like
mhm.
I don't have to think because now computers are going to think for me.
Yeah.
But that takes away so much of a kid's like brain power, you know? This is
Yeah.
the time. AI is just a tool. It's
Yeah.
just a tool. It's like another thing in your toolbox, like how to do multiplication, how to use AI. But it shouldn't be the only thing you rely on to get by in life.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
I agree.
You can't even delete AI. It's everywhere. It's like Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT. Like, shut up, everybody.
The
Look at
funny
me.
thing is your husband is obsessed
I
with
know.
AI.
I know.
I know. So can you imagine the
I
frustration in my
know.
home? I'm like, goddamn phone off.
Neil
So
is trying to tell me
frustrating.
how I like don't use my time efficiently because I don't use AI. Nina is like, use your brain, stop using AI. It's like,
But
okay.
again, it's a
Match
tool.
made in heaven.
It's
I
a
know.
tool. It's not the answer. It's a tool.
Yeah. All right,
It
guys.
should
Well,
be the answer.
there you go. Another rant for all of you to
Tell me how y'all
weigh in
feel,
on.
because
Yeah. Yeah.
we
We
need
would
to
love to
know.
hear from you. Where are you in this whole cloning influencer AI world? Are you following? Are you leading? Are you able to snap out of it and use your brain and become the individual that you are? Or are you just following along, purchase by purchase?
Seriously.
All right. Well, as you know, as I've told you before, we are always chatting it up with you guys on Instagram. DM us, use our stories to leave us comments. You can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. As always, thank you for listening. With love, SND.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.